Hi, it's Dave here from Vamos Bikes. I'm the head of engineering, and I've had a lot of experience in both bikes and e-bikes, and today I'd like to basically tell you a bit about a couple of our bikes that we've got here, 2025 models. This is our really our all-purpose commuter cargo bike all in one, and it's called the Amigo Plus. And the Amigo Plus has a ton of features that make it really, really versatile. You can fit an adult passenger on the back or two children on the back, and for smaller children we also have a child rack accessory where we have a cage that they can sit in there and feel really comfortable. We've got some huge folding footrests, so if there's no one on the back we can put those up out of the way, and if you've got either an adult or a child on the back, you can whack down the footrests. That's perfect to put your feet on there. Some of the other features on this is that we've got the wide tyres, super comfortable ride, front suspension. On the back we've got a hub motor. The hub motor has basically 3 different modes that you can put it in. It comes on 250 watt mode out of the box when you put it on, and locked to 25 kilometres an hour to meet the requirements in Australia. And the throttle is locked to 6 kilometres an hour. You're then free to put it on a higher wattage mode. If you're in New South Wales, you can have up to 500 watts. And then if you're not riding on the road or bike paths and you're off-road, you can put on an off-road setting, which even has higher power. Each of these 3 modes you can set up individually for the different speeds, and whether you want to have a limit on the speed, whether you want to have the throttle on or off, and if you want to limit the speed that you can go up to using the throttle. So if we go into the off-road mode, we can go into the settings, and you'll see the speed limit on the off-road mode is set to 45. You can change that down to whatever you want. You put that down to legal 25, or up to 50. Easy as that. You can also put the throttle limit on and off. With it off, you can go to the full speed limit on the throttle. With the throttle limit on, it'll only go up to 6 kilometres an hour. So those settings you can go into for each of those modes. So we go into the 250 watt mode, go into the settings with the plus and minus button, and under e-bike settings, speed limit. So you can see on that 250 watt mode we've got it locked to 25 kilometres an hour, and the throttle limit's on, so it'll only go to 6 kilometres an hour. And it's exactly the same for the 500 watt mode. Left and right indicators. And once again, you can go into that settings and set those settings specifically for that mode. So it's a very flexible system, having 3 different modes there. If you want someone who only wants to go slowly, doesn't want a lot of power, you can set it to 250 watts. Set a limit down low, and then for someone who likes to go off-road, you can set it with a lot more power, a lot more speed. Very versatile in how you can set this bike up. So all over the bike is really versatile in terms of its controls, just the features, its ability to carry so many both people, luggage. Some of the other great features, we've got a torque sensor. With the torque sensor you get a really natural feel. As you put more power down with your legs, the bike also responds. The motor puts more power down as well. So a really natural feel. These have got a nice long wheelbase, super stable. The finish on the bike is amazing. If you compare it to your average commuter and cargo bikes out there, all the welds are finished beautifully. Very strong frame. It's got it up to 220 kilo load rating, so you can fit quite a few people, passengers, gear on there. Some of the other features, you've got, for your rear passenger, you've got a bit of safety protection, so little fingers and toes don't go into the back wheel there. You've got a 48 volt, 20 amp hour battery, so you get quite a long range out of that. This one also has folding handlebar, makes it easier to transport. Often you can't get bikes in cars because the handlebars are hitting something in the hatch of a wagon. This one you can actually just pull the handlebars down like that out of the way. You can put it in your car a lot easier if you need to transport it. A few of the other features on this bike that come standard are a centre stand. The centre stand is really great for when you've got little kids and you're putting them on the back, or you've got a lot of luggage, because it allows the bike to stand upright and it's not leaning over, and it's much less likely to fall over. So the centre stand is great for that. You put the kids on the back, your luggage on there. It comes with this rack on the front and also the option for a big wooden rack on the back that you can put there if you don't want to put a seat there. So that's great as well. Some of the other features that the Amigo Plus has includes headlights. So it's got a headlight on the front, a tail light on the back. It also has a brake light, so when you hit the brakes, an even brighter light at the back. And another feature is the indicators. So you've got a left and right indicator on the back, so cars behind you, they can see that you're turning. A few other top features on the Amigo Plus is mud guards front and back. This makes sure you're not getting dirty when the weather's not that great. Great stopping power, big Tektro hydraulic brakes on disc brakes, makes that stop really quick. The bike's really versatile, not only in what it can carry, but also who can ride it. A big range in seat height on this, down to really quite short, up to pretty tall riders. So the bike's easy to get on and off for both young and old, being a step-through design. So it's not only versatile, but really, really easy to use.